Hey everybody, Steve-O here from Movies and TVs on the Ball, and welcome to my Avatar review, where on this episode I'm going to look at the first Avatar film, which a lot of people say that it reminds you a little bit of Ferngully, Dances with Wolves, and it's very environmental. To me, I feel like Avatar is one of those films that you don't really focus on the story. The story is pretty, basic, if you will. The story is pretty much talking about how, mankind is bad and the environment and everything. But this deals more with the characters, the relationship between, John Smith, aka Jake Scully, wanting to is kind of not wanting to get into it and kind of doing it because his brother was the one trained for it, and everyone looks at him like he was, especially Sigourney Weaver looks at him like he doesn't belong, but he ends up going through, the things. I think what makes this film really work really great is that the film really is just visually stunning. You see this film in IMAX and you don't really pay attention to the story because the story is all about the trees or the environment but this one, I think, really, just soaring through Pandora, I thought was visually cool. And, I think the relationship between Zoe Saldana and Jake Scully, you really saw a really good, that they really built something in it. I mean, if you want to get technical, he is like John Smith and she's Pocahontas. And then I did like Stephen Lang as the bad guy in this film, as the, Colonel. He looks a lot like Major Chip Hazard from Small Soldiers. But I have to say that Avatar, it's a great spectacle movie, but lacks in story. But I really like this film visually. I think it's stunningly cool, and I think it's awesomely looked. I'm excited to see how Avatar 2 Way of Water is going to be. If this film came out in 2009, so this was about 15 years. And that I feel like it works. I think Stephen Langdon did a great job as the villain. He looks a lot like Major Hazard from Small Soldiers. I think Zoe Saldana, who I talked about in Crossroads, I like how she played the love interest. I think it worked really great between her and Jake Scully. I like Michelle Rodriguez's character, sort of as a not punk, but as a badass fighter kind of thing that really made her work as sort of a really good secondary character. But I think what the film lacks in sort of the simple story, it's visually stunning. That's what I like about it. It's so visually stunning. I'm kind of doing this review because I haven't seen Avatar 2 or 3 yet. And so I wanted to kind of get into the Avatar films. So this is me talking about Avatar 1. Avatar 1, I'd probably give it a 8 or 7.5 out of 10 on my scale. If my scale was 1 to 100, I'll give it a 82. So that's my look at the first Avatar. Let me know what your thoughts are below, and as always, like and subscribe. Peace.